staying the distance.
The Group 2 Dubai Gold Cup. Our Riffa was a warm favourite with Caballo De Mar the next most betted.
The side of the good range, but a good track nevertheless is unbelievable, and we'll see how it plays here as Fairy Glen loads away. And the runners are set at the 2 mile marker. Ready? Racing, away they go here with the 2 miles ahead of them here in the Dubai Gold Cup, and Sons and Lovers was one of the horses to win the start here. As they head over to group up, Sunway is also working forward. Caballo De Mar out deeper, Nayyir there. Fairy Glen was next up on the inside. Dubai Futures trying to find a spot on the rail here nice and early and be shut off here. Then came Riffa, followed by Ruling Dynasty, and last of all, as they make their way past the 2,800 metres, is Burdett Road. It is a Sunway who's going to lead up the field here comfortably. Breaks away here by 2.5 lengths to Caballo De Mar, who sits in second position. Next there was Nayyir, and about half a dozen to 7 lengths away from the leader in fourth position is Sons and Lovers. A Sunway continues to inject more tempo here in the early part of the race. A length and 3/4 back to Fairy Glen in fifth position. Up on the inside, Dubai Future. Then came Epic Poet, out wider Riffa. 3 wide with a little bit of cover at the moment, but edging back now to join Burdett Road and Ruling Dynasty. Sunway is now 10 lengths in advance, maybe a dozen clear as they head towards the 2,800 metres, and he's in his own race at the moment. It is Sunway going clear by 15 now to Caballo De Mar, a length or 2 back there to Nayyir, a length and a half to Sons and Lovers from Epic Poet, Dubai Future. Then came Fairy Glen from Riffa. Next there was Ruling Dynasty, and Burdett Road is last of all. The cameraman hasn't even got the leader in shot. He's 25 lengths, maybe 30 lengths clear of the leader, and that is our leader in Sunway, who is in his own race at the moment. 35 clear of Caballo De Mar. This is an interesting tactic here. We'll see if you can sustain it. Nayyir third, 2.5 lengths back in fourth position to Sons and Lovers. The rest of these riding a patient race. Then came Fairy Glen, joined there on the inside by Dubai Future. Next there was Riffa from Epic Poet, Ruling Dynasty, and last of all is Burdett Road. 25 lengths now would be the margin here as he's trying to give Sunway a bit of a breather here, SDS. He's looking through the legs, and he's a long way in front here at the 1,100 metre mark. They pass midway, and it is Caballo De Mar who leads up the second division, trying to close in ranks. Then came Nayyir, half a length there to Sons and Lovers. Next there was Fairy Glen from Dubai Future. Then came Epic Poet from Riffa, Ruling Dynasty, and Burdett Road is off around them. 850 metres left to go, the margin now 20. He is getting back to the field a little bit here, but Sunway is just trying to be balanced up here by Silvestre de Souza. 20 lengths to Caballo De Mar, who's now the alarm bells are ringing for the rest of the field to try and make chase. Nayyir third, fourth Sons and Lovers. Up on the outside, Riffa in fifth from Dubai Future, Fairy Glen, Burdett Road next from Epic Poet and Ruling Dynasty. The margin now 10. Sunway into the straight in the Dubai Gold Cup. Here comes Caballo De Mar. Sunway is throwing up the white flag. Caballo De Mar, here's your race. Nayyir the outside, then came Fairy Glen the inner. Sons and Lovers next from Riffa. It's Caballo De Mar, Fairy Glen. Fairy Glen getting to Caballo De Mar on the inside. Fairy Glen with the weight advantage, and she's showing all the girl power here in the late stages. She reigns supreme in the Dubai Gold Cup. Fairy Glen wins a half to Caballo De Mar. Then came Nayyir, Sons and Lovers. Next over was Epic Poet from Riffa. A gap to Burdett Road from Dubai Future, Ruling Dynasty, and the plan didn't...
Well. Fairy Glen, a real turn up for the books. The favourite Riffa failing after never getting better than 3 wide. No one was doing him any favours, but the winner might be a staying prospect for the year 2026 if she can stay injury free. Second place Caballo De Mar acquitted himself well, and we can expect to see him lining up in races like the Royal Ascot Gold Cup.
We can join Ed Crispin.
I do think that if they do win the big one tonight, some of your stable hands and riders won't be going home on their early morning flight. What about this win, though? Are they going to stay after this?
No, exactly. No, I think we'll definitely have a party night, whatever. But no, it's fantastic. You know, we ran her in the Balanchine here, which was a bit short for her, mile 1. But, you know, since that race, she's really blossomed, done really well. She got invited for this race. And she's never run 2 miles before, so we're a little bit sceptical about would she stay the extra 2 furlongs, because she's won over a mile 6 back in England. But she's done really well, and I thought Michaela rode a sensible race, and she finished very well.
And what about, obviously, with the mare's allowance, maybe a little bit of cut out of that ground, and it's the longest distance, the lightest weight. Did you take some confidence out of that?
Yeah, I think, you know, obviously that helps. But, you know, she goes on this sort of ground. I mean, she's run at Bath on heavy ground back in the UK in October and November, so she's well used to these conditions. But it's actually, the track's not that bad out there. But I'm really pleased for His Highness Sheikh Hamdan to have a win on the night.
Okay, go and enjoy the success. Well done.
This mare, Fairy Glen, goodness me, she won well last time over 1800, but this was a step up, and you didn't know what she was going to produce here, but what she has produced is a real flurry late on to go and score up the inside. Will Buick was on Caballo De Mar, was happy to be patient, was happy to ride his own race, and he knows the track so well. That told you he was probably going a little bit too hard on Sunway, and Caballo De Mar's run a great race, but Makar Barcelona has produced Fairy Glen perfectly to go and score up the inside. Riffa came with a run down the outside, but it was all a little bit too late. Simon and Ed Chris would have a great season out here.
Will commence again if you try to take our fire on